When you look at the partnerships we've formed with organisations like Home for Good, others around homelessness, around dementia care, of course, with our project there, around domestic violence, modern slavery, there's a whole list actually of particular initiatives that we've taken as a diocese to address some of the issues within our society and to demonstrate that the church has a role there. And I think that's something I look back on with significant kind of satisfaction, if one's allowed to have that sort of thing. I was destined for a career in finance and business, I think. That was probably what certainly my father had in mind for me. And it was only, I think, when I stepped back from that and asked, well, is this really right for me? And the influence of Christian friends and clergy when I was at university, which led to a sort of reassessment, and this calling emerged at that stage. So then, having studied politics and economics, I then went back again around the system, as it were, to do theology, and that led to ordination in 1981. My experience is that God often leads one in ways that you don't realise until after the event. So it's not about a sudden revelation that A or B or C is the right thing, but it's actually as you reflect on where you are and so forth that you begin to see patterns and such like, which you then understand as being God's guidance. So for example, there had always been something, certainly since theological college days, which was prompting me towards ministry in a inner city environment, in an urban environment. My curacy was in a more suburban place. And for a number of years, Bridget and I, when we went up on holiday to Scotland, which we did, we drove from where I was a curate through the centre of Birmingham. And I remember us having these conversations about this potential for calling to inner city ministry. And I remember looking to one's right as I drove out the Aston Expressway from the centre of Birmingham and seeing this area of high-rise tower blocks and thinking to myself, yeah, but I'm not quite sure that's urban. That was precisely the parish we ended up in, that one just to the east side of the Aston Expressway. But I'm very clear that that was part of God's guidance, that's where we ended up for 11 years. And in many ways, 11 years, which as I look back from some distance now, were hugely important for us as a family as well as for me as a priest. And so it's through this combination of events, of people that you meet, of things that are said, of opportunities which open up, that I kind of discern that call of God, really.